Hi guys, I'm Mr. Earthy, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a sad subject which persists within our society and has been around for years and centuries, and nothing has really been done about it. So, as we can see, recently there's been some graphic images and videos flying about the internet of malicious brutality by the police, and how the justice system doesn't exactly give out the punishments that these disgusting people deserve. So I feel like on that sense, it is very alarming to a lot of people, and it is something that we should be looking into. But I feel like it's been around for centuries and it's just been getting covered up, just like the pedophilia that goes on within the elites of our society and the people that run this so-called matrix, right? So it's been around for years, and even people like Tupac and Biggie, because they spoke up about this, they disappeared magically, and people still write conspiracies about these legendary people till this day. But what I'm trying to pretty much say is that it's been about, and every time we get a bit of awareness about it, it just dies out. The spark dies out, and we don't proceed or do anything else about it. Also, I have a big question: why do Jews get paid monthly in a lot of countries in the world because of what happened to them in World War II? However, black people are basically the minority within our society and are treated most unfairly. So why does that happen, and why are black people not getting paid the monthly payments that the Jews are getting, right? And I believe that right now within our society, we are living with people that have a lot of guilt within them and a lot of miseducation and misunderstanding. So a lot of the times, someone that's white, or so to say British or American, might feel a bit of guilt because of what the ancestors have done and how this whole system was pretty much made, which is when Europe was poor and didn't have anything, and even kings didn't have any gold, they decided to travel and, so to say, discover lands that people were already living in and having societies and a running place full of trade and full of natural healing powers and understanding of wealth, and having a lot of social groups. Because if you look at the culture in Africa, a lot of places are very happy and they celebrate every single day, and make sure that they know they're alive, trying to eat healthy. They're being very productive within their day, and they enjoy more life than us in Europe, whereas we're spoiled with all of these, so to say, human things, right? So we have all these things, all these distractions from connecting within ourselves and really finding the true meaning of happiness. I feel like me growing up in so many different countries, I've lived in Poland, Spain, Holland, Germany, and the UK. And every single country I've lived in, I found that it's very hard for black people to get themselves out there. And a lot of time, people just show fear for no reason. And it's because, I believe it's because of that inside fear of people knowing what happened to black people and how they were mistreated in the past. And I feel like that comes down to a lot of truth remaining hidden because of the same elites that are running the system, which has been forced upon us all on earth. You know what I mean? Like, there was no system like that. They just had rulers of lands, and people really had to, work together to do something for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, generating pyramids. I mean, they had slaves too. Let's not get into history, but people had their own system of running things. They had trades and stuff like that. And I feel like the UK or the explorers or whoever you want to blame, when they really did go into the lands and they just decided to rape and pretty much loot and take everything that's there to generate a currency which all of us will be slaving our lives away in today's day and age. I mean, no one really thought of it that way, you know what I mean? But that's the way it is, and I feel like even now we still got someone that's trying to be God, and we are slaving our lives away, especially the minority, or so to say, the people that are more poor and are struggling to pay rent on a monthly basis. So I do feel like black people, just have it more difficult, especially in jobs. I've had so many people that were just lovely people, but because of the way they looked or the way that maybe they dressed or the society perceived them, was so disgusting and so nasty to see on the streets. You know what I mean? When you're walking around and stuff, you just wouldn't expect it, because we are all human and we are all connected in the sense of our minds, and we do all show very similar behaviors in certain times. So I don't understand why there's such problems around the world, like racism and stuff. But right now, what it's showing us is that there is no white, or brown, or whatever. There is poor and there's rich, and the rich are the rich, the poor are the poor. And right now, it's really showing. You know what I mean? Like, we need to stand up for ourselves. This is Earthy, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Make sure it's productive, and I'll see everyone on the 3rd.